It's your boy Master Chappy, and today we're gonna be kicking it old school. What do I mean by this? Well, we'll get into that later. But right now, I got the Jets. I'm playing Radical Timmy. He rode with the Cowboys. And cool thing about Radical Timmy, man, dude is from Australia, man. So if that is not cool, I don't know what is cool, playing somebody from across, seawater, from across another continent, and that's just a really cool feeling, at least to me personally. I know I talked to a few guys from a few different places recently. One guy from the UK, a couple guys from Sweden, and different places around the world. So I mean, it's really cool to see that different people from different places actually play Madden, and hopefully we can continue to grow that along with the growth of the American football and in general around the world, and how the sport is becoming more popular worldwide and not just a huge United States thing. So I think that's really cool how stuff spreads like that. I know recently basketball has been getting a lot of international love. Obviously, soccer's been the international dominator for years upon years. But, other sports are starting to come up a little bit and, narrow the gap maybe a little bit somewhat. But, I just find it really cool. And, I thought I'd share that with y'all. And if you know anybody from somewhere that plays Madden, share that with us. Or if you know anybody that, was like an older person, like 30, 40, 30, 40 plus that plays Madden, or stuff like that. I think that's also cool to see that there's a generation of guys that have, I mean, if you often talk to the guys that are like 30 that play Madden, they've usually been playing since like 99, 98, like way back when, and they've been doing this, putting in their time for a long time. And if you talk to them, man, you can definitely up your game. You can learn a few things, see how things were back then. I know I first started playing Madden, and I played for the first time, like picked up the control and actually played. It was on a I think it was on the Super Nintendo or one of them Nintendo games. I was so young, I don't really remember which one it was. But I played with my dad like maybe one game or twice. But I think the first time I actually played, a few games was probably in '99, or yeah, right around '99. But I started playing like seriously in 2001, and then I got more into the competitive gaming probably '03, '04, '05, right in the prime time of Madden. So, you know, definitely been putting in my time for a minute, and just holler at one of your old heads, see what they would do. Another thing I wanted to talk about, kicking it old school. You see Burris is feeling the old school movement, hitting that young Michael Jackson, rest in peace. Dance right there. And if that spin wasn't too smooth, we might have to do that again. I ain't gonna lie. But um also, man, with the old school theme, man, try some stuff that used to work for you. Like, if you used to run slants at the beginning of the year and they worked for you, and you stopped running slants because they got stopped for a while and you just completely abandoned them, try bringing them back. Burris is bringing it back right here. Just think of what Burris would do right here. If y'all know about that right there, definitely got to learn about that. That's kicking it old school for sure. Probably seen The Dance on White Chicks, another good movie. The other thing I wanted to mention, man, whenever I think of Australia, though, specifically, I think of Crocodile Dundee. If y'all haven't seen that movie, man, dude is a beast. He's got all the swag. I definitely recommend checking that out. It's an older movie, but it's still very entertaining. A lot of you younger guys won't know about that, but definitely check it out. Maybe ask your parents about it or something, but definitely a good movie. And, yeah, it should be good to watch for all ages, so recommend that. The other thing, man, is decision making, man. What would an old school player do in this decision? Because what you'll tend to find out is the difference between a good Madden player, a great Madden player, and the best of the best Madden players really comes down to decision making and Madden garbage. But I mean, more importantly, Madden garbage will hopefully be out of the game, in future years. This year, it's pretty bad with the fumbles and overthrows and stuff like that from your quarterbacks, stuff like that. But for the most part, that sucks, and that does actually contribute a large part, because I don't care who you are, how good you think you are, if if you give somebody 3 fumbles, I mean, there's just not too much you're going to be able to do in that game. Like, it's going to be extremely tough to win. Sure, you could pull it off, but if you're playing somebody decent, man, if you give them 3 fumbles or, your quarterback just overthrows the guy across the middle and you get picked off like twice from that same animation, it's just going to be really tough. And, Burris I told you we're going to bring that one back. But, it's just going to be tough. But basically, you can't control that, so don't worry about that. You can slide and stuff with your quarterbacks and wide receivers to prevent fumbles and stuff as much as possible, but you really can't 100% control it. But decision making, though, you can control. The difference between punting on a 4th and 10 and going for it. Some people would ask, why would you ever go for it on 4th and 10? Well, a lot of the elite Madden guys do, and that's just how it works, man. The difference between knowing when to go for it, when to kick a field goal, when to punt, stuff like that, what defense to bring out, all that good stuff is just the small difference that's going to really take your game to the next level. So kick it old school, man, and let me know how it goes for y'all. Peace out.